Colorado. Mild winters and dry summers make it an extremely habitable place. But some new research indicates that the winters might be a bit too mild, and the environment a bit too habitable.
The mountain pine beetles are having the biggest epidemic that has ever been known in recorded history.
New research shows that warmer winters mean more pine beetles. A lot more.
They're in epic proportions.
Ecologists and environmentalists alike closely watch the pine beetle because it infests, breeds in, and eventually kills mountain pine trees. But what exactly is the pine beetle?
The mountain pine beetle is a naturally occurring beetle in these forests that use the trees as a place for their young to develop.
And how does the pine beetle actually end up killing the trees?
The bark beetles actually carry a fungus. They lay their eggs in the bark. The larvae channel into the inner bark, and the fungus is what basically kills the trees.
The pine beetles have always been a part of the ecosystem, but they have never been more prevalent. Mitten's research indicates that warmer weather at higher elevations is at least one cause of the epidemic. Much of the research was conducted here at the University of Colorado Mountain Research Station. The station lies 10,000 feet in elevation, which is 1,000 feet higher than where pine beetles typically thrive. The warmer weather not only allows the beetles to live at higher elevations, but it also allows them to breed more times throughout the year.
The climate is warming and the growing season is longer, so now the beetles are able to reproduce in 2 cycles per year, whereas they used to only mostly reproduce in 1 cycle per year.
Because of the extra breeding cycle, the pine beetle population is increasing exponentially.
So the populations are even building faster and faster, and then they don't die off so much during the winter.
But the research raises another interesting question. Is the epidemic necessarily a bad thing?
If you're a pine tree, it's probably a bad thing. If you're a mistletoe that lives on a pine tree, it's a bad thing. If you're a leaf-cutting bee that nests in dead wood, it could be a very good thing.
Time will tell what the pine beetle epidemic will do to the ecosystem. But this cycle has been happening for generations, and something tells me it will be happening for many more. Trent Emery, News Team Boulder.